Hey, what's up? It's Matt in Japan. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're taking a look at from Transformers Legacy United. This is the Rescue Bots Universe Deluxe Class Autobot Chase. Whew, that is quite a mouthful there. But anyways, unfortunately, I do not have the box to show you guys. I got this loose off a local seller here in Japan. It came with all his accessories and was complete, so I decided to pick him up. So yeah, sorry about that. Can't show you the box, but what I can show you is this Deluxe Class Autobot Chase. So let's pause and we'll get into his details. Okay, before we get into Chase's details, let's take a look at his accessory or accessories. He does come with one accessory, which is the sort of Energon claw here. He comes with, done in a clear plastic blue. Very nice. Get some nice sculpt work there. Get some nice detail. And it does have a 5mm post right there, but it can actually just fit over his arm on either side, which is very cool. And it does sort of give that effect of it's actually transforming out of his arm. So a very cool accessory, very true to the old Chase that we saw in the Rescue Bots show. Also, you can take these are separate pieces here. You can take these off. They are very tight in there, so you can take those off. So technically he does come with 3 accessories, but there's not much use for this. I guess you can kind of use it as a blaster. If you wanted to, you can maybe throw some blast effects in there and use it as a blaster. And also you can just, there's 5mm ports all over the place. You can plug them in. I think it probably looks better in in vehicle mode. Just to show you guys, you can just plug them in like that. And you can sort of hack and slash away at the Decepticon. So that is kind of cool there. Trying to get this out. It's very tight, like I said. So anyways, yeah, those come apart and can be used separately, or again, like I said, you can put them back in and use it as the Energon hook or Energon claw, I guess it's called. And just for a comparison, I do have the old school Autobot Chase figure here, and this is what it looked like, and it's huge. But yeah, you get the idea of what they're trying to go for. So there is the original Autobot claw there, not Autobot, the original claw that Chase comes with, and the updated United version. So very, very cool. So yeah, let's get into Autobot Chase's details here. All right, let's get up close and personal with Chase's details here. First and foremost, let's take a look at that noggin there. A very nice head sculpt, very true to the old school show face. You get the nice blue visor. You get the nice silver paint on the face there. Very angular sculpt work on the chin and everything. I love the gold badge on the helmet there. I do also like the siren, which is in back of his head, which is very true to the show as well. You got the blue and the red siren there. And you got the Autobot logo smack dab in the middle. I do wish they had put the Rescue Bots logo somewhere on this figure. I think the original Chase had it on the chest there, and his Autobot logo was on his helmet. I do wish they had implemented that somewhere on this figure. I'm not sure if it's like I don't know if it's a license thing or why they didn't do that. It would have been cool if it just had that the Rescue Bots logo. I think it would have added a little bit of nice flair. But anyways, yeah, going down the figure, the blue they used on this figure is very nice. And just the contrast between the blue and the white, the red, very, very police car-like. So just going down the figure there, we get a little bit of sculpt work on the waist there. And on the arms there, I love these parts here. We'll see more in vehicle mode, but you got these sort of little siren blasters on his arms there, which do come off. Actually, these are just in with a 5mm post, and these, just to show you guys real quick, the other one's just done in blue, but it is just a clear plastic done in silver paint and red. So that is very cool. And again, these are, let's see if I got some. These are blast effect compatible, so you can throw some blast effects in there. And again, if you wanted to, you could throw it in like that and have them use it as a handheld weapon. So that is something you can do. Definitely a lot of playability with this figure. So getting that off and putting that back on. And that just plugs it in like so. So yeah, anyways, going down, you get some nice yellow plastic for the lower body there. We'll see that more in vehicle mode. Going down the figure again, the blue that they use is very, very nice. You get some detail there with the lights, and you see his feet. So a lot of just blue plastic, little bit of scratching going on there. Oh no, that's not scratching. That's actually the number there. I was like, wait a minute. So yeah, a lot of blue, and you get some, for the thighs, you get some nice gray plastic there. So overall, a very cool looking figure, and he doesn't have much of a backpack at all, which is very nice. He's not really hollow per se, but it's just really nice. He doesn't have any backpack, so he's pretty slim looking, and it's all filled in. For a deluxe class, it's actually pretty impressive. There's no hollow parts at all, and he feels good. The plastic feels good and everything else. So yeah. So for a comparison, bringing in that old school Chase figure. There he is, and I'm gonna have to adjust my camera because this guy is huge. I totally forgot how big this thing was. All right, hold on. Let's adjust my camera just a little, just to get them both in the shot there. Okay, so that is the I think, I'm not sure when this guy came out, but my kids used to play with this toy, so I kind of have a fondness for it. But you can see, I think, yeah, so they did the Rescue Bots logo on the chest there. Again, would have been nice if they did that. But if you can compare the heads here, I think they did a good job with the head sculpt there. And again, they did have the Autobot logo on the badge up top. But yeah, as far as a updated version, pretty cool. I like the blue and the yellow. It's very true to the old figure there. Again, with the headlights there on the legs. I think they did a pretty bang up job, so very, very cool. So let's do some more comparisons here. So there he is with Autobot Chase. Here he is with Earthrise Prowl, just to have another police car in the mix, just to show you for scale. And they scale pretty well with each other. They're about the same size there. And from the RID 2015 universe, this is Deluxe Class Strong Arm. Again, bringing in another sort of police vehicle just for a size comparison. I think these guys still scale really well together. They are about the same size. So just a quick comparison there. And just to show you guys his accessory, as I mentioned, you can take those hooks off, and these are Blast Effect compatible. So you can use this piece. It's a little bit tight in there. We'll get into articulation in a second, but for some reason there is a pin there, and he does have some wrist rotation. So if you just kind of take his wrist out a little bit, he is able to hold the weapon. So it doesn't really hold if he has his fist straight like that, but you can take that and use it as a weapon. So again, very, very cool. This guy has tons of playability, tons of 5mm ports to plug in things, and yeah, very fun. So anyways, let's pause, get into his articulation. All right, articulation for Autobot Chase here is as follows. Let's get up close on the noggin here. His head is on a ball joint, and you do get some wiggle waggle side to side, up and down, not a whole lot. His head can do the full 360, and you can see the back. It's all filled in, no hollow parts, which is very nice. So you do get a little bit of movement, some actually nice expression on the head. Now the shoulders are a little funky in a couple ways. There is a hinge right here that you can have some shoulder articulation right there, but unfortunately it hits this part, so it's very, very limited. That's about as far up as it can go. And then going back again, you kind of have to take these wings on the back and just push them out of the way for him to get some rotation like that. And he can't go all the way around, otherwise he's gonna snap that off, but it goes about that far. So as far as the arms, a little bit of shoulder hinge there, and it can go back about that far there. So as far as a swivel, you do have a swivel at the upper bicep. You do have a 90-degree at the elbow. And like I just showed you, I don't think this is for transformation at all, but there is a pin there, and his wrist can go in and out like that. So for some reason, I'm pretty sure that's not for transformation. They put a pin there. I'm not sure if that's going to be used for a future mold for this guy. But anyways, there's articulation at the wrist, which is kind of interesting. He does have full rotation at the waist, very nice. There is no hindrance with the backpack, because really there is no backpack, which is very nice, very clean looking. So anyways, getting his arms out of the way, there is the waist swivel. He can kick back that far. Again, it does get hindered by this back piece here, so really not that far. But he does have the high Chuck Norris high kick, so woo! So that is very nice. And then he has an upper thigh swivel there. He's got about 90, a little over 90 at the knees. And then he does have an ankle rocker joint, which not only goes out, it goes in, but it goes out as well, very, very far. So very interesting. It does have some in and out movement on the ankle. So this guy is highly poseable. His heel spurs actually can move, that's because of transformation, but you can get some nice poses out of that. So yeah, this guy is very, very articulated indeed. So let's get into transformation. Okay, let's get into transformation for this Deluxe Class Autobot Chase. Actually, a very cool transformation indeed. Something I've never really seen before in a Deluxe Class figure. So let's get right into it. So first thing you want to do is take this Autobot logo panel here, and this is going to fold down like that. And it's going to just fold down like that. And then you're going to take this plastic part here, the clear plastic, and just unhinge that, and you're going to go up like that. And then you're going to put that back down like so. And you don't want to just clip it in just yet. I'll show you. You want to just keep that like that before we tuck this part into vehicle mode. Next thing we want to do is just bring his arms up Just bring them up so he's doing the bonsai pose here. And again, these little parts here on the back can get in the way of not only transformation, but articulation as well. So you want to just bring his arms up like that. And then we're going to turn our attention to the feet. We're going to turn the heel spurs down like that and like that. And then what you're going to do is actually take this outer piece here, and this is going to hinge over like so. And then that'll allow you to sort of extend his foot or extend his leg like that. You're gonna do the same exact thing on the other side. So you wanna just take the outer part, slide that over, and that'll allow you to extend that part like that. And then what you wanna do is take the legs, and then you want to turn them so these tabs are facing each other, and these will lock into place like so. So first of all, you wanna take those and make sure they are locked in. And then this front part will lock in. But before we lock this front part in, you're going to take the foot and actually slide it under. This is very, very cool. I've never seen a transformation like this. So you're going to slide that under and then put the front headlights down. So very, very cool. Again, take that foot part, and that is on the ankle rocker joint, and then slide that underneath, and then you put the headlights down. So very, very interesting. I really love that conversion. And then you can plug in the front of the vehicle mode like so. So that is about it for the bottom part. And then what you want to do is take the waist and then just kind of fold him over. You want to just scrunch him over, making sure that it's in there. Scrunch him down. And then this is why we're not going to do this yet. Now we can sort of put the headlights underneath there. And then this part will slide underneath like that. And that will form the front of the car. Next thing you want to do is on those hinge joints there, you're going to hinge the shoulders back. And there is a tab and slot connection right there. And we just want to make sure his arms are straight, actually. Let's make sure those are straight. So just showing you guys there is a tab and a slot right there. So it's going to, yep, there we go. You can see hear the nice little click. And again, just hinge these shoulders up and they should snap into place. Again, those are getting in the way, making sure his arms are straight. There we go. So those are all nice and clipped in. And then next thing we want to do is take his side doors here, and there's a little clip right there, and that's just going to go underneath there. So you want to just clip the doors in like so. And then same on the other side, clip those doors in like so. That'll just go right behind there. And clip that in, making sure that is all secure. And the last thing you want to do is take these little gull-wing doors, which is kind of cool. It kind of has like a Back to the Future DeLorean vibe to it, doesn't it? So the gull-wing doors. I know they're not supposed to be doors, but it kind of looks like that. And then, yeah, last thing you want to do is just take these down, and these will just pop into place. There is a little peg right there that's just going to slot in there. And same thing here. Basically, just going to pull it down, and it should just slot together, going sort of behind that door there, and then giving it the old Transformer squeeze. And there we have Deluxe Class Chase all transformed into his very cool looking police car. So let's pause and get into his details. Okay, so let's take a look at Chase's details in vehicle mode here. So very cool, a very nice police car. You can see the yellow clear plastic for the windows and the front there. Very cool. You see the Autobot logo up top there. Now, if you guys were wondering, this siren piece is actually one piece. It's molded in here, so it is not removable. But you get some nice silver paint there and some nice blue and red clear plastic there. And that's how he looks from the front. Again, I kind of wish there was some sort of, Rescue Bot symbol or something on the hood. The hood looks a little bit plain, a little bit lonely there without any sort of paint or detail. It would have been nice maybe paint this silver or something like that. I might touch that up with some silver paint later on. But yeah, pretty nice. And there is some clear yellow plastic for the headlights there. And looks like there's a space for maybe a little Autobot logo there. Maybe slap a sticker on there. As it is now, it's plain, nothing. Again, not much detail on the front there. And again, it would have been nice if they had some more paint on the back. But yeah, you do see some nice exhaust pipe detail here and here. And also on the side, he has some really cool dual exhaust coming out there. So yeah, as far as the car mode, a very, very cool looking police car. And again, like I said, these are removable. You can take these off if you want. Now there is weapon storage. Like I showed you, again, you can take these off. Just taking those off now. And you can plug in the little hooks if you want. Actually, this goes on this side. You can plug these guys in like so. on this side or on this side. So you can plug those in and have them, you know, scraping some other guys as they pass by or something. Or you can actually, it works better probably like this, just turning those around. Again, like, you know, side swiping some guys, no pun intended. So you can, that's something you can do also. Also there's a, you know, there's ports here and there's a port on the back that you can take this, plug it back in like so, his Energon Claw, and it can just be stored on the back as well. This is a kind of small, so I would recommend keeping these together if you don't want to take them apart, because I could see how that would get easily lost. But yeah, there's weapon storage on the back. So very, very cool. Yeah, so for the most part, that is how he looks in vehicle mode. Now let's take some vehicle mode. Let's do some vehicle mode comparisons, putting these back on there. So putting him down and bringing in the big guy. The guy that actually inspired this figure is the, look at the size of these guys. Holy crap. There is a comparison between the old school Rescue Bots Chase and the new United figure there. But yeah, I think they did a bang up job. I think they did, you know, I think they did him nice. They did a real nice job. I really like how they, you know, have the yellow for the front. There's that, you know, the blue section in front. You get the siren. Obviously, he doesn't have his head popping out the back. But yeah, for the most part, I think they did a good job. And, you know, the original toy didn't have these painted or anything. They were just that clear blue plastic. But yeah, there is some actually nice detail on this figure as well. So I think they did a very good job with recreating Chase's look here in the United line. And this guy rolls, you know, obviously this guy rolls. And Chase does not... The new Chase does not roll as much because these are just kind of on mushroom pegs. It would have been nice if these were pinned on, but yeah, the wheels are nice, but yeah, they don't really roll that well. So it's kind of unfortunate because he's a police car. I mean, come on, he's got to be chasing bad guys, right? So anyways, there is a comparison between the old and the new. Here he is with Deluxe Class Prowl, just for another police car comparison there. And you can see how they compare there. So yeah, pretty similar in size. And another police vehicle there. There is RID 2015 Strong Arm. So you can see how they compare. And yeah, obviously Strong Arm is a little bit more stout and short, but that is a quick comparison there. So anyways, let's pause and yeah, give me my final thoughts. So I had a request from my buddy Paul up in Tokyo. He said, when are you bringing back the turntable? Yeah, I stopped doing the turntable for a while there. It got to be a little bit troublesome, but Paul, this is for you. So anyways, we see Deluxe Class Chase spinning around on the old turntable here. My final thoughts for this figure is I really like this figure a lot. There's a lot going on. Articulation is great. Posability is awesome. Blast Effect compatible. A lot of removable parts, a lot of playability. Just overall a very fun figure. And that transformation is very interesting, especially the legs, how the legs form the front of the car. I think that's very, it's very intuitive and very genius. And it was a lot of fun to transform. So yeah, I'm happy with this figure. I think it's a great homage, great update to the old school Rescue Bots figure. And yeah, glad to have it in my collection. I really wasn't planning on picking up this figure, but I'm very happy I did. So anyways, this has been Matt in Japan. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, hit that notification bell for more great content. And yeah, this has been the Deluxe Class video review for Transformers Legacy United Rescue Bots Universe Autobot Chase. Guys, have a nice day. Till all are one.